Hello everyone, this is GL from GL Tech School. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to develop a simple face detection application using Python to detect faces in video frame. So in the previous video, we have learned how to detect faces in images. So here we're going to learn how to detect faces in video frame. I'm so tired because I have been talking for half an hour since I started to making the video tutorial. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to teach you how to make a simple classifier which detects faces in videos. So basically we're going to open our old folder. If you don't watch the last video, you should watch it. If you don't watch it, you will never understand what I'm going to teach you in this video. So I'm going to open up my Sublime Text Editor and I'm going to create a new file. Okay, I'm going to create a new file and save it as video detecting videos. Okay, so in the last video we have learned how to detect in images. I have showed you many examples and I have showed you how to download this file and so on and so forth. Here we're going to learn how to detect in videos. So detect in videos.file. Okay. So you need to import the import OS, import CV2. Okay, CV2 is OpenCV. We install it in the last video. If you don't know how to install it, watch it. The second one is we need to import the traditional one, so MP, and then next we have to load the model, face model. Okay, I'm gonna say CV2 dot cascade. Okay, cascade classifier and the model name. Okay, I'm going to copy my code. Okay, I'm going to copy this code from the previous video. I have explained it in the previous video. So we are just loading the model, which is the model. This is the artificial model. We are just loading it. That just an XML file that uses machine learning, and we're gonna call the camera. So this time what we're going to do, we're going to process the video. So in a video, so we're going to process this video. I'm going to process this video. I'm going to detect the face in this.
So there's a couple of things that you can do to sort of prepare.
I'm going to process this video to detect the face, detect this face. Okay, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to type the video name and CV2 video capture. So video capture, this is the one we need to use. For example, this method will allow you to capture videos. The video name is going to be video processing video something, processing underscore video dot mp4. The name of the video is like that. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to write some while loop. It is going to run forever. For example, this while loop will run forever. The reason, we need to get that video inside this loop. We need to pass that video. We need to analyze frame by frame. So a video contains a lot of frames. Per second, a video contains more than 60 frames. Okay, so we need to analyze those frames. So in order to do that, we have to write this while true statement. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say let. I will explain what is let it. Then img, I'm going to call the video dot read. Okay, here I'm reading the image. So here I get the boolean value, which is 0 or 1, so true or false. For example, if it gives image, it returns true or false. Here I get the image that I want to process. Basically what happening in the while statement, the video is going to be passed. The video is going to be analyzed frame by frame. So we're going to be analyzing frame by frame here. So in order to make it simple, I just need to show the video to you. So then I'm going to name it like something. Okay, video something. Then I should type img. Then I should need to type this one. Okay, it is very important. cv2.wait key. If I don't use it, problem will come. So ORD, and I'm going to say, I will explain, don't worry, what is ORD and so on and so forth. Q, then break it. So what I mean that when this, like I said before, this for loop won't end until the video end, it running. So if you want to stop the program, you can just plus the Q. When you plus the Q, this loop will stop. So okay, I'm going to execute it, and where's that? See, open and activate tech env. If you created an environment, you need to activate it. I have already told it, but if you don't create environment, you just need to run it. Okay, let me start detect video. Okay, and you can see the image is processing much quicker. So we are analyzing the frame inside this video by using this. If I press the Q key, the Q keyword, the Q key in the keyword, the window will be automatically closed. So we are analyzing frame by frame. So what is that is the reason of while. So the reason we used while loop over here, because we need to analyze the frame by frame. If you don't use while loop, it is impossible. Just think, in program you need to understand this. For example, if you don't know these fundamentals, what is for loop, while loop, you just need to learn Python. So I have already told you I have a series of video in Python. Go ahead and watch and master those basic fundamentals of Python, then you can easily understand. When I'm writing code, you don't need to focus on the coding. You can just easily understand if you know these fundamentals. And next, what I need to do, I get the image here every time. For example, when the video is loaded, it is going to analyze one by one. So next, what I want to do, I just need to convert it to gray. So that's why I can give it to the classifier. So CV to color. Then what I want to do, I want to convert the image to CV2 dot color. Okay, color underscore BGR to gray. Okay, and next, what I want to do, I just need to get the faces inside this. So here we're going to store the faces. So if you look at here, the same code, we don't need to do anything. Just I'm going to copy and paste this code over here. I'm getting the gray of this. I'm getting I'm using detecting multi-scale method to detect faces in it. All of the faces is going to store it in this list, or it is going to be a list. In other words, it's going to be a variable. It doesn't matter what one is. So we are just getting things. So if we just print out this one, so faces, we can get the coordinates and the heights. Coordinates means where does that face exit. At the same time, it returns the x and y coordinates of the system, and you can see that it's returning the face position. Okay, you can see that it's returning the face position. So what we're going to do, we are going to draw the rectangle according to this face. So like I said before, in video there are many faces, so it may return a lot of faces, so we need to loop it. So this is the one, so we don't need to worry about that. Just copy and paste this one. Just we need to loop it, and you can see loop, we are getting x and y coordinates and height and width and height in faces. Okay, width and height in faces. Okay, then we are just drawing the rectangle to this image and according to the x and y coordinates, and then we are drawing the height, width and the position. Then after that we are giving a color, and I'm gonna give a red color, so BGR. So I should do that. I already explained what is BGR, because OpenCV is using BGR. I need to give a thickness. I'm going to give it 3 thickness. So I'm going to run the program. So now you can see it will work perfectly. The video is detecting perfectly. Her face is detecting in an accurate way. So this is how we can detect images. This is how we can detect faces in video frames. So I'm going to again walk through this code. Okay, I'm gonna go walk to the Discord. We have imported OpenCV. It is pretty simple because all of the functions has been given by the OpenCV frameworks. We already loaded the model. We don't need to worry about that. We don't need to train it because it has been already trained. If you want to train a face detection or specific object. For example, if you want to detect a specific laptop or mobile phone, you need to train this model. The training process needs a lot of codes, and you need to type, and you need to fine tune it, and you need to also do some, you need to use some algorithms such as yellow object detection. Sometimes you need to do SST and AlexNet and inception version, or you can also use the curve cascade. You could train your own curve cascade model if you want. Okay, but implementation is pretty simple if you use OpenCV like this. Okay, and we have load the model here. We have open the video. We are analyzing frame by frame. Every time this loop runs, the image, the frame, the video of frame will come. The first time the first frame comes. It's processing very quickly, and we are converting that frame into grayscale, because grayscale is very important. Then we are detecting face using detect multi-scale function of OpenCV. So this is how easy it is. Okay, then we are looping it. The reason we are looping it, we want to, with the particular image, for example, this video has only one girl, a lady in it. For example, what will happen if there are many,
but there's a couple of things that,
if there are many people in this video, we need to write separate rectangle for that. That's the reason we are using for loop. Like I said before, if you know the fundamental things of programming, you can easily understand this codes very much. Okay, this code is pretty simple. We just write, import that, load the model, load the image. We don't use any while loop. The reason we are looking for images, we are looking for faces in images and converting to grayscale and detecting it. After that, we are drawing it. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next video. In the next section, I think it is easy to mount with this one. In the next section, I'm gonna show you how to detect faces in webcam. Okay, that is very simple. You don't need to worry about anything. Hello everyone, this is GL from GL Tech School. In the last section, I have taught you how to detect faces in videos, but here I'm going to teach you how to detect faces in live webcam. So the process is pretty simple. You don't need to worry about anything. It is pretty easy. You just need to change only one statement in the code. First, open up your project folder and copy this detect in videos and paste it, and just rename it as you want. So I'm going to say webcam or something like that, and just open that code, and just you need to change only this. Okay, so if you put 0, it will open up your first webcam in your computer. For example, if you have 2 webcam, if you want to access the second element, you should put 1. So the first is the first webcam. If you set 0 and run the script, it will automatically open your first webcam, which is connected to a computer. So if you put 1, it will open up the second webcam, which is connected to your computer, and the third one is going to make second, and so on and so forth. So basically the index start at 0. If you're familiar with arrays, this will be very familiar to you. Okay guys, I'm going to execute the program, and you can see I have set the 0, which means the first camera which is connected to the computer. So I'm going to execute the program. It is going to turn on my webcam. Okay, let's see what's happening. Yeah, it's working perfectly. Okay, I have stopped the system. So this is what we need to do in order to detect live. So you just need to change the index number. You don't need to change the text or anything. If you want to detect in live webcam, just change the number. For example, in the video section, we have put the path of the video. So if you want to process live, you just need to put the camera index. For example, if you have connected multiple cameras to your computer, you have to put 1. For example, if you want to access your second camera, you have to put 1 here. So if you are familiar with the concept of arrays in programming, you can easily understand why it starts with 0. So it's all about basic programming fundamentals, guys. I have already taught you, I have already made a video series about Python basic programming. If you want to learn it, you can learn it. I have linked the description. I put the video series description in the video. And that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you in another interesting video tutorial. This is GL from GL Tech School.